Greetings, comrades! This is Caleb. Turn on this PC speakers real quick. Yes, we are doing another Doom video. Taking a little bit of a detour from my HDVR videos. I won't have another Return of the Rot Miners video up later on. But I figured, let's get a Doom video out there, and this is what I've been wanting to do for a while now. Not only am I finally trying out this mod, Doom with Ray Traced, which tells pretty self-explanatory, but I'm also using a different source port, because A, this mod kind of requires this source port, and B, I kind of wanted to try out a new source port other than GZ Doom. This is PR Boom. And, as you can see here, credits for PR Boom Plus Ray Tracing. And yes, Doom Ray Traced. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically Doom with the amazing lighting effects of ray tracing. You can see just by playing this demo, see some of the surfaces and some of the textures are reflective. You see the imp fireballs are actually bringing their own light source, and you can see the Berserk pack. It distorts your vision a bit. And yeah, this is a mod I'm looking forward to playing, because ever since I got my RTX card, I've been sort of curious about Doom Ray Traced, and here we are. Now, let me just check the controls real quick, because this is much different than GZ Doom, because PR Boom, it more closely resembles like classic Doom in a way, because you saw it showing demos, and you know, some of the stuff that's not in other source where you can't jump, you can't crouch, you can mouse look, but you have to press a certain button in order to do so. I'm not sure why it... that again. But the controls are pretty similar. I just gotta change U's to E, because that's how I'm used to doing it. And space will just be left blank, because, well, that's not allowed to use for jumping, because there's no jumping in PR Boom. Let's go with it. Anyway, you can adjust the graphics of it. I actually toyed around this a little bit prior to making this video. And if you have an RTX 2060 like me, I highly suggest going to AMD FSR and set it to like balanced, or at least performance. Because if you do like ultra quality, it's going to run pretty sluggishly. And render size, you can do 16. Well, it'll turn off the AMD FSR. Let's go and try it like this first. See, light GI bounces. 2 for all lights. I guess I'm gonna try that. Bloom. Yeah, it increases the intensity of the light on surfaces. Exaggerated. Yeah, it's gonna be super bright, but let's leave it default. Muzzle flashlight. And yeah, sounds would turn down just a little bit. And here's the general PR Boom options. Definitely a lot different from what you're used to at GZ Doom. Oh yeah, I found this out the hard way. If you're gonna play this ray tracing thing, for some reason, if you use a mini player other than Fluid Synth, to my knowledge, it's gonna mess up the audio. So stick with Fluid Synth. Anyway, enough talk. Let's show off. Doing with ray tracing, yeah, that's pretty... okay, yeah, I need to fix this up. It wasn't this slow before. Okay. I was going to do... yeah, just set it to balanced. Okay, much better. So you can see, this mod takes advantage of ray tracing, which obviously you're going to need a ray tracing capable card. I'm using an RTX 2060, which sort of a beginner level for ray tracing, but it's a start. I don't know what AMD's equivalent is, but as you can see, instead of being like regular light maps that you're used to in Doom, instead it relies on more natural and realistic light sources. You can see outside, nice and bright, see a little bit of shadow. And that walkway over there, as well as over there. And there's that imp fireball, see how it has its own glow? Very nice, and you see the barrels with like distinct glow. Look at that, doesn't that look nice? You see even the floor is a little reflective. You can see that reflection on the ground there. Really nice touch. Got these lamps here, they have a nice glow. And you see the shadows. As though kind of distorts an angle there. I guess it depends on your settings. Now naturally, if you have a much stronger ray tracing card, you're gonna take full advantage of the ray tracing capabilities of this mod. See the nice realistic shadows there. Just notice the door texture looks a little different, like oil stains or something. It looks like you see this nice little tech details, that nice blue tinge. You see the computer panels, they're nice and glowy. You can even see the reflection from the ceiling lights bouncing off of that up there. It's really cool. Now naturally, the standard gameplay Doom is pretty much the same. Yeah, now you have delicious lighting effects and fireballs. So those the light from my muzzle flash. You can see the shadows reflect realistically. That some more glow here, and you should have to glow the nukage floor. That's really cool. The armor here. Yeah, there's like dim lights here. I'll need a lot of light here, which you can even see the. You can even see the shadow of the door. Really nice. So this is what ray tracing's pretty much all about. Realistic lighting. And it's in the Doom, and it just goes to show you how much people are willing to do to make Doom look better. I mean, you see it run on potatoes, toasters, and stuff like that. But someone had the bright idea to, hey, let's add ray tracing to Doom. By Jove, they've done it. Now, keep in mind, this is for Doom 1. It's not officially implemented in Doom 2. So, keep that in mind if you plan on getting this. And also, this is for PR Boom. Hence why I'm using a different source port instead of GZ Doom. I'm using PR Boom, because that's what this mod's preferred source port is. To my knowledge, it doesn't work with other source ports, so I wouldn't go messing around with that. But yeah, as you can see here, normally this area is light, but now it's like pitch black. Hence why you get a flashlight now. But it really shows you the nice shadow capabilities there. Let's look at the shoddy. But it's definitely a technological marvel that they managed to implement ray tracing in a game as old as Doom. They've done it with Quake and Quake 2. Well, at least Quake 2. I don't know about Quake 1. I think they did ray tracing on that too. But it was only a matter of time until someone did it for Doom. Check this out. See the lighting up there? See how that elevator went down? You can see the lighting. You can see that nice, delicious shadow movement. Whatever you want to call it. I call it amazing. Look at that glow. Imagine if you crank up the bloom, it's going to be even brighter. I would advise against that unless you like staring at bright lights all the time. Yeah, getting a little laggy here because of all the fancy light effects. Under normal circumstances, this is gonna be running buttery smooth, but now with this ray tracing stuff, it's gonna be a little more intensive. And I guess for shits and giggles, I'm gonna turn off my flashlight. I think your flashlight's infinite, to my knowledge. Your rocket launchers have realistic lighting. You saw the shadows that appear when that barrel exploded. Oh, plasma gun. Yeah, now it's dual use. Same with the BFG. Really nice. Okay, so this is just episode 1. Let's go and check out episode 2, see how it looks. Ooh, this looks nice. Just for research. Just for science. Hey, look at this. Make sure you can see the shadow there. Okay, not really. That's really cool. This nice little glowing red. Plenty of lighting here. As soon as you go over here, not as much lighting. Yeah, look at that glow those candles put on the ground there. Really nice touch. So naturally with ray tracing, areas where there would normally be light, there isn't much light, or if at all. Hence, you now have a flashlight. In a way, it makes certain parts of vanilla maps somewhat more tense. Especially in claustrophobic areas, like dark hallways and stuff. Ooh, like how the teleport is nice and glowy. Ooh, there's even some glowing in the eyes of the switch. That's pretty cool. It would be nice if the monster's eyes glue. Oh, Jesus. See all those shadows? That was really cool. Look at the blood. Look at the blood for it. It's all reflective. Yeah, everything from the muzzle flashes to, you know, natural lighting areas. Even something that settles the switches. Look at that. There's lighting. Would be cool if the monster's eyes lit up too. Give an extra sense of eeriness. Heck, even the color door indicators, they glow their appropriate color too. Ooh, Kakinoon. Nice gloomy shadow casts. Ooh. Yeah. Very nice. Now let's check out E3. Okay, all red here. Well, we are in hell, so it makes sense. Fun fact, you know this background? They actually took a picture of part of Carlsbad Caverns. And then took a skybox from another picture. And gave this nice hellish landscape and color. Yeah, even the intestine floors are reflective. And we'll check out E4 M1. Now look at that. Gives a nice eerie, like, apocalyptic feel. You know what I mean? Dark browns and a little bit of green here and there. Yeah, you can pretty much see what Doom Ray Trace is all about. It's pretty much just does what sells on tin, adds ray tracing to Doom, and does a pretty nice job at it too. You know, and you know, it changes quite a bit. Obviously, the lighting is a little more realistic. You see the green of the torches, you know, the green of the nukage pool, the reflective blood and water ground, and even the color door indicators glow their appropriate colors. You can see right there. And even the outdoor lighting is based on the actual lighting of the skybox. It's pretty impressive. I am curious if they're going to implement this in Doom 2. I would definitely love to check that out. The Doom ray tracing looks promising. I'm curious if it will be implemented in Doom 2, because what I've seen so far, really nice. Definitely adds a little bit more of atmosphere to these maps, if you will. Especially when it comes to the hellish landscapes of 2 and 3. But especially in Episode 1, the tech bases, all the computer screens and stuff, it really shines there. But yeah, I'm curious if this is going to continue to be worked on or be implemented in Doom 2. looking really nice. But anyway, keep in mind, if you plan on playing this mod, A, make sure you have a ray tracing capable card, like an RTX card or whatever AMD's equivalent is. And 2, make sure you're using PR Boom, because this is made for PR Boom. It's probably not going to work with other source ports. I'm not going to try it, but just trust me, I don't think it's going to work on any source port other than PR Boom. So I'll have a link to both this mod and PR Boom in the description below, so you can check it out yourself. And again, make sure you have a graphics card that's capable of ray tracing. So anyway, this is Caleb signing out. Y'all have a good day.